Hi, everyone. Today we are going to be talking about 10 keys to successful strategic planning for nonprofit and foundation leaders by Richard A. Mittenthal. A main criticism of planning efforts are that they cannot keep up with the changing society. However, planning still has value. During planning, it is important for an organization to clarify its mission and goals, target its spending, reshape its strategic programs, and prioritize funding. Not every plan is a strategic plan, so it is important to plan strategically. Successful goal. Here are some definitions that you might need to know. Successful plan. A usable plan that informs the organization's activities and long range view, yielding meaningful and effective improvements toward capacity and relevance. A strategic plan is a tool that provides guidance in fulfilling a mission with maximum efficiency and effort. An operating plan is a coordinated set of tasks for carrying out the goals in the strategic plan. A business plan focused on actions and investments necessary to generate income from a specific program or service. A case statement is geared toward marketing and fundraising rather than planning. The first key to successful strategic planning for nonprofit and foundation leaders is to have a clear and comprehensive grasp of external opportunities and challenges. Relying on TCC Group's 10 keys to successful planning can improve any company's planning strategies. Strategic planning must reflect the external environment surrounding the organization. Sometimes plans do not take as long as predicted. When this occurs, a new plan for further improvement must begin immediately. Plans change over time. For example, widespread access to the internet required many organizations to adapt their plan to create a website or digital records. 2. A realistic and comprehensive assessment of the organization's strengths and limitations. A plan should include an assessment of an organization's strengths, weaknesses, and limitations. It is important to interview staff and clients to understand the organization's needs. It is important to periodically reevaluate if rising operating costs are effective. It may be possible to create a new partnership or method to reach lower or more needs-based costs. All programs should be focused on attaining organizational success. 3. An inclusive approach. All important stakeholder groups should have a voice in their planning effort. Consultation should be democratic and broad-ranging. Doing so should help to meet the organization's mission and objective. 4. An empowered planning committee. While input should be given by many people, strategic planning is mainly focused on a small inner circle. That inner circle should be diverse. It is important to empower the committee towards success. 5. Involvement of senior leadership. Some executive directors and board members take a hands-off approach in strategic planning. It is not necessary to micromanage, but the leader should be involved. 6. Sharing of responsibility by board and staff members. An effective plan considers the funding climate, clients, and stakeholders' expectations, and the competitive landscape. Board members should work to keep the organization on track to fulfill its mission. Board members might propose ambitious ideas since they are not involved in the day-to-day operations. Staff should help them to have realistic expectations. Professional staff and board members each bring unique perspectives to the table, both of which are important. 7. Learning from best practices. Each organization will have its own strategy based on their individualized mission, client base, and operating culture. It is important to learn from the successes and failures of others. It is important to research similar organizations' experiences in dealing with similar challenges. 8. Clear priorities and an implementation plan. Mission and vision are essential to inspiring commitment in any organization. Sometimes developing a strategic plan will require prioritizing some of the organization's objectives over others. Planning committees should develop a full list of goals and decide on which are priorities and which to cut back. Along with this list, it is important to consider costs of each project. 9. Patience. Large organizations cannot realistically have the same timeline as small and mid-sized organizations. Rushing is counterproductive. Instead, focus on staying on course and keeping momentum. Have a commitment to change. No organization should have the same goals, programs, and operating methods every single year. Despite its benefits, strategic planning does have limitations. However, it can shed light on each organization's strengths and weaknesses to improve their culture. Thank you.